of his sport will be the subject of the bonus biography round on the Sports Challenge. Competing today, last week's winners, the champion New York Giants football greats, Kyle Rote, Frank Gifford, and Charlie Conerly. This week's challengers are three All-Pro representatives of the Los Angeles Rams. Perennial All-Pro Secretary of Defense David Deacon Jones. A man named to the Pro Bowl after every one of his pro-season star defensive tackle Merlin Olsen. Unanimously the NFL's most valuable player in 1969 quarterback Roman Gabriel. And now here's your host on Sports Challenge, the award-winning voice of the Rams and the Angels, Dick Enberg.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sports Challenge. We have a pro football battle. The Giants, who have won 2 straight weeks, composed of Kyle Rote, Frank Gifford, and Charlie Conerly. And let's see, part of my job is to know numbers. Kyle Rote, or number 44, Frank Gifford, number 16, and Charlie Conerly, number 42. And the Rams, that should be fairly easy. Deacon Jones, Merlin Olsen, and Roman Gabriel are challengers. The Deacon, number 75, and next to him, his all-pro counterpart on the defensive line, Merlin Olsen, 74. And Roman Gabriel, I imagine every kid in the place knows his number 18. We hope you have a good time. Good luck to both teams, the Rams and the Giants. And each team is competing for $1,000 worth of AMF Voight sports equipment. Runners-up play for $500 worth. And Johnny, for what youth groups are today's teams playing?
Well, Dick, this week the New York Giant football greats are playing for the YMCA of West Essex in Livingston, New Jersey. And the LA Rams represent the Boys Club of Hollywood Incorporated in Hollywood, California. Voight has been a leader in sporting goods for 50 years. All sports from basketball to bowling, whatever sports equipment you need, you have more fun with Voight. Okay, Dick.
Get ready, men. We'll begin our first category, unforgettable moments in sports, and a look at a famous battle between Sugar Ray Robinson and Carmen Basilio right after this Sports Challenge timeout. It's the New York Giants and Los Angeles Rams, and the Giants are ready. They're already pressing the buzzer. Now we go to our first category, unforgettable moments in sports. And this unforgettable moment in boxing history. Sugar Ray Robinson, hungry for the championship again. Robinson, the aggressor, counter-punching Basilio. A tough fighter, Basilio, tonight. He's been fighting with one eye the last half of this fight. Referee Frank Sikora with his usual fine job. Final seconds, 15th round. 2 weary gladiators closing out this 15th round, and the stadium crowd appreciative of a great championship fight. Sikora pries them apart. The bell, the end of round 15. Basilio or Robinson? The decision for the middleweight title. We go to the center of the ring and Ben Benjamin.
The winner and the new world's middleweight champion, Sugar Ray Robinson.
That was the fifth time that Sugar Ray Robinson won the middleweight championship. For your toss-up question and 20 points. Name the fighter Robinson defeated the 6th time he gained the middleweight title. Frank Gifford.
Randy Turpin.
Randy Turpin is incorrect. We'll repeat the question for the Rams. Who did Robinson defeat for the title the 6th time? Alphabetically, was it Gene Fulmer, Joey Giardello, or Jake LaMotta? You have 5 seconds.
Fulmer.
Fulmer is correct for 20 points. Gene Fulmer. In order, in case you're interested, Robinson, as he won the title, then lost it, won it, and lost it. They went this way. Jake LaMotta first, then he beat Randy Turpin, Bobo Olsen, Gene Fulmer the first time, then Basilio, and then Fulmer again. Your free throws, Rams, 10 points. This was an unforgettable moment in modern baseball. 1971 All-Star game in Detroit. Bottom of the third, 3-2 National League. Doc Ellis kicks and deals. Frank Robinson slashes one to right field. It's hit well. Hank Aaron to the wall. It's gone. Touch 'em all. Frank Robinson with a 2-run home run here in the 3rd inning. And the American League leads for the first time in the ball game, 4-3. Rod Carew from first base checks in. And here comes Frank Robinson with a new All-Star game record. All right, Rams. Frank Robinson's home run set a very significant record for All-Star games. For 10 points, what is that All-Star record? You have 5 seconds.
Most home runs in a game.
Most home runs in an All-Star.
Your answer?
Yeah, most home runs in an All-Star game.
That is incorrect. So we double the point total for 20 points, Giants. What is that significant All-Star record for Frank Robinson?
I think it's RBIs.
RBIs is incorrect. The answer is he became the first player to hit a home run as both a National and an American leaguer in the All-Star game. The second free throw belongs to the Rams, a top moment in tennis. two Australians competing for the U.S. National Tennis Championship.
Match point here at Forest Hills. Rod Laver serving to Tony Roche. Laver 1 point away. Roche hits it out. That's it. That's the match, and Laver wins it. And for the second time in his career, Rod Laver of Australia has won the Grand Slam of tennis. He gets the congratulations of fellow Australian Tony Roche. Laver, living in America now, dominates pro tennis at Forest Hills.
We're going to test your mental capacity, Rams, for 10 points. The only other man to win a Grand Slam, all 4 major tennis titles in 1 year, was an American. He did it in 1938. 10 points, name him. 5 seconds. No, it's not Sammy Baugh. All right, for 20 points, the New York Giants. 1938, the Grand Slammer in tennis.
Don Budge.
Don Budge is correct. Charlie Conerly, 20 points for the Giants.
That's not fair. That's the year I was born, Dick.
You didn't know he was that old,
That was the year I was born.
Let's go on the score. The Rams 20, the Giants 20. Our second category, fellas, is the record breakers, and this man saved his best for last, the final day of the 1970 NFL football season.
And ready at the controls at the Pittsburgh 15. The give is to Fuqua off right tackle. He breaks a couple of tackles at the 25, runs over the safety man at the 30, 35, 40. Rumbling toward the opposite goal line is John Fuqua. This is going to be an 85-yard touchdown to polish off a 200-yard day for Fuqua.
That run enabled Fuqua to register 218 yards rushing in that game, high in the NFL in 1970. The all-time pro mark for one game is 243 yards, set by an AFL player from Buffalo. Your answer, please.
Cookie Gilchrist.
Cookie Gilchrist is correct. He has the all-time pro record. 243 yards in 1963. The free throws belong to the Giants. We go to the 1953 World Series, and an all-time record holder, Mickey Mantle. No one else has hit more series home runs. Yankees lead 2-1 here in the top of the third, and Russ Meyer comes out of the bullpen, relieving Johnny Padres with the bases loaded. Collins at third, Bauer at second, Barrett first, and Mantle the hitter. Meyer into a big sweeping windup, kicks and deals, and Mantle swings and sends a high deep drive to deep left center field. Back goes Jackie Robinson at the warning track, the wall. It's in the upper deck. A grand slam home run for Mantle. Collins, Bauer, and Barrett score. The Yankees jump into a 6-1 lead as Mantle has done it again. Mickey's record of 18 World Series home runs may never be equaled for 10 points. What Dodger player in that same series holds the National League's record for total World Series home runs at 11? Your answer, please.
Hurry up.
Well, Gil Hodges.
Gil Hodges is incorrect, so we double the point total, a chance for the Rams to tie. 20 points. If you can give me, please be quiet, audience. No coaching, please. For 20 points, your answer,
Snyder?
Duke Snyder is correct for 20 points, and we have a tie game. Your second free throw belongs to the Giants. Close to home on Sports Challenge, a Los Angeles Ram record breaker is quarterback Roman Gabriel, who holds most of his team's passing marks. Number 18, Roman Gabriel, the leader with a classic name, 6'4", 220 pounds, the body of an original Olympian. He throws with regal authority. And when the delicate touch is needed, Gabriel's passes float like Howard feathers. And when the defense thinks pass, Gabriel tutors them in awareness, like a fullback, a tank. In the air, on the land, the goal is reached. Touchdown. Roman Gabriel is the modern leader of the Rams offense. And in 1969, he was named the National Football League's most valuable player. For 10 points, Giants, name the player who has the all-time record for most seasons leading the NFL in passing, 6 times. Frank Gifford.
Bart Starr.
Bart Starr is incorrect. For 20 points, Los Angeles Rams, name the player who holds the record 6 times leading the league in passing.
Jurgensen.
Sonny Jurgensen is incorrect.
We try again.
You're just a free guess. It won't give you any points. Sammy Baugh is the correct answer. Sammy Baugh in 37, 40, 43, 45, 47, and 49. So after 2 rounds on Sports Challenge, couldn't be closer. The New York Giants 40, the Los Angeles Rams 40. And we'll be back with our third category. They're in the money and some interesting films of Joe Namath right after this Sports Challenge timeout. Deacon Jones, regarded as one of the all-time pass rushers. Deacon, when you get down in the stance and you're looking across at the offensive tackle and maybe a tight end and you're thinking about, you know, it's a passing situation and you want to get to the quarterback, now what just goes through a great pro football player's mind?
Kill. Well, well, as Frank Gifford said, Dick, kill. The thing that you try to strive to do is to get to the quarterback before he can release the ball, or to make him release it before he want to release it, and do as much damage to him as the game will accept.
Who has been the toughest man for you once you get to him? You've got him, but he gets away.
Fran Tarkenton is probably the toughest quarterback to sack, because you never know what he's going to do. He runs around every place, and you know, Merlin and I are two big individuals, and Fran can wear us out if he chooses to.
Tough to catch the scrambler. All right, it's a tie game, 40-40. You're doing a great job on both sides. Here's our new category, toss-up 20 points. Winning pro golfers always have been men in the money, and that's our category. They're in the money, but inflation has changed the jackpots just a little. Let's go back to 1939.
Big crowd here at Griffith Park in Los Angeles has watched Jimmy Demerit with great shots like this on 6. Win the LA Open in 1939 and the jackpot that goes with first prize. Why the big smile, Jimmy?
Why do I smile? Well, who wouldn't smile for this 1,500?
The big first prize, $1,500. On the 1971 Pro Golf Tour, the richest tournament announced $250,000 in total prizes. For 20 points, your toss-up question. Which of these tournaments was worth $250,000? Your answer, please.
Dow Jones.
The Dow Jones is incorrect. Which of the tournaments Los Angeles Rams was worth $250,000 alphabetically? The Greater Greensboro Open, the Hawaiian Open, the Tournament of Champions, or the Westchester Classic?
Westchester Classic.
That's absolutely right for 20 points. Your free throw, Los Angeles. Now a young man who earned wealth by application of some simple basketball prestidigitation.
The Hawks' bonus baby, Pete Maravich, drives on Reardon. A box office pass, Maravich to Maravich, and he hits. Now Maravich stops in front of Reed, shoots from his wallet, and scores.
In that film, Maravich is wearing uniform number 19. Since then, he has changed to another number, made very famous in Atlanta by a baseball great. For 10 points, what is Maravich's current jersey number, Rams? You have 5 seconds.
Punch it, go ahead.
Time's up. 20 points and a chance to tie, and Kyle Rote's been itching to press that trigger.
I would say 44.
44 is absolutely right. Hank Aaron's number. Aaron and Maravich in Atlanta wear 44. Second free throw belongs to the Rams, a chance to break a 60-60 tie. Pro football's original man in the money, the man with the most expensive knees in football history, the New York Jets quarterback, Joe Namath.
The great Joe Namath of the Jets, leading New York with bullet passes like these. The tall, strong-arm quarterback with an incredibly quick release as he beats the Colts' defensive pressure. Joe Namath of the New York Jets, but sometimes the ball is not snapped. And if you don't get the ball, man, don't go hitting any quarterback. I mean, listen, you cats on the defense, when that ball doesn't come to me, if you don't mind, just leave me alone.
Joe Namath was one of the first so-called big bonus football players to benefit from the battle between the NFL and AFL, and he immediately became a Jet star. The same year that Namath came to the Jets also signed another big bonus quarterback from Notre Dame. For 10 points, his name. You have 5 seconds.
No, the other guy.
Henry?
Hanratty is incorrect. So for 20 points and a chance to take the lead, Giants, your answer, please.
Hewitt.
John Hewitt is correct. John Hewitt is the correct answer, and the Giants have the lead 80-60 as we go to our final round. Our toss-up question. And the category, the unexpected. We go to the 59 World Series and a touch of the unexpected. It's the second game in 59, and the White Sox are leading the Dodgers 2-1.
Dodger pinch hitter Chuck Esigian waits. Bob Shaw delivers. A swing, a long drive to left field. Al Smith goes back to the Comiskey Park wall, but it's over his head. A pinch hit home run for Chuck Esigian. Only the 7th in World Series history.
Before we ask you the question, we're going to show you the film again, and a rather interesting incident occurred to Al Smith, the left fielder, as he went back to go for that home run. As he gets to the wall, there's a fan on the top of the wall who has a beer cup. And as he looks at the ball, he knocks the beer cup over. Watch this time Al Smith, as he not only does not get the ball, he gets a face full of beer. Miller's beer. Now the fly ball. Smith goes back. And watch what happens to him as he looks up. Chuck Asesian with a home run. Asesian hit another pinch homer in that series and became the only player ever to hit 2 pinch home runs in one World Series. Your toss-up question for 20 points. 3 games in that 59 series were played at Comiskey Park in Chicago. Where were the other 3 games played? A clue, the Dodgers and the White Sox were in the World Series.
Coliseum.
Where did they play the other 3 games?
The Coliseum.
The Coliseum in Los Angeles is correct. Some fans have forgotten Los Angeles, when they first came west from Brooklyn, played in the Coliseum from 58 through 61, including the World Series, and they had incredible crowds. You'll recall 92,000 plus on several occasions. So the Rams have tied the game at 80-80. You get the free throws. Here's a record-breaking performance that was sudden and unexpected. Watch the film closely. Travis Williams and Dave Hampton deep for the Packers. And here's the kick. High, end-over-end boot, sailing into the Packer end zone. It is Hampton, a yard deep. He's going to take it out at the 5, the 10, 15. He's hit at the 15, stays on his feet at the 20, stumbles, staggers. He's free at the 25, kicks out at the 30, 35, 40, and now he's got an escort. No one's going to catch Dave Hampton. He's on his way, 101 yards for a touchdown. Your question, Rams. On that play, Dave Hampton set the 1970 NFL record for the longest kickoff return. The man who kicked off to Hampton led the NFL in scoring in 1970. For 10 points, can you identify him?
Cox.
Fred Cox.
Fred Cox is correct for 10 points. Minnesota Vikings fine place kicker. Second free throw, category the unexpected. Sometimes the completely unexpected provides some lighter moments to the tense game of professional football. Well, fans, you've heard of the quarterback keep. Here's the old center keep. And, of course, what's a football game without a kickoff? Well, here's a kick that's off. All right, some of the lighter moments. And speaking of the unexpected, a New Orleans place kicker set the all-time distance record for field goals with a game-winning 63-yard kick. For 10 points, against what team did Tom Dempsey perform?
Detroit Lions.
All together.
Detroit Lions.
That is absolutely correct for 10 points. And after 4 rounds, the score reads, the Los Angeles Rams 100, our defending champion New York Giants 80. And we're very pleased to let you know that all our panelists will receive this brand new Mattel Sports Challenge Instant Replay Quiz Game to enjoy at home. I know you all have children. You'll enjoy playing with them. And in a moment, our 90-point big bonus biography round. Right after this Sports Challenge timeout. Biography round, 100 points for the Rams. The defending champion New York Giants have 80. And now with the clues for our 90-point bonus biography, here's Johnny.
Our bonus biography star is a Hall of Famer in his sport. He began his brilliant career in 1936. That's 6 years before Muhammad Ali, whom he thought was born. It took him 7...
Please. Your answer, please.
Archie Moore.
Archie Moore is correct, and the New York Giants are champions again. And here he is, the old mongoose himself, Archie Moore. Where is he? There he is. Hey, great to see you. Good to see you. You're still doing the great work with the boys clubs down in San Diego.
Well, it's just too bad that they stopped funding our club for some unknown reason. I think the board got excited about something that they could not handle or would not handle, and then they stopped funding our club. But I began funding it by myself, and I keep it going like I did when I was in Vallejo. And I know that we're going to make it. I've never failed to make it when I set my mind to do a task, because I always teach my youngsters, when a task is once begun, never leave it until it's done.
That's what makes a fighter a champion.
Right.
Archie, how about a quick combination? You know, obviously for a man who became the all-time dean of boxing champions to win at such a late age, you were kind of the George Blanda of boxing. How about the combinations? Could you just teach me a real quick combination that might help me in case somebody tries to jump on my back on the street? What might be a good combination?
Well, I couldn't teach it to you, but I could show it to you.
Well, how about showing it to me?
A little light combination.
All right. You have to take your hat off first. Oh. All right. What was really your money punch? I mean, if you really had a man where you thought you could put him away, what was the one punch that worked best for you?
The best punch in boxing is a jab, because it sets a man up, and you can take your time and pick him off anytime you want to.
Hey, I know there's some of your fans over there.
Deacon knows about this.
Yours is in football, you think?
If you set a man up, you can pick him off when you want, right, Deacon?
Right on.
Archie, thank you so much for being our guest on Sports Challenge. One of the greats, Archie Moore, former light heavyweight champion. Go over there and say hello to some of your fans. Fans, in a moment, Johnny Gilbert will tell you about all our winners and about next week's challengers right after this Sports Challenge timeout.
Man took on a monster.
Deep to left.
Classic big ticket. The day Bucky beat Boston.
And I was trying to get him out so bad.
The classic one-game playoff between baseball's most heated rivals.
The two teams really didn't like each other.
Plus, a one-show playoff where Bucky faces Torres again.
You think it was a cork bat?
It's hard to tell what the truth is.
Yankees-Red Sox 78. Classic big ticket, 7 Eastern Saturday, only on ESPN Classic.
Rallying from behind, Frank Gifford got behind the defense, caught the pass from Conerly. Archie Moore was the touchdown answer, and the New York Giants are our Sports Challenge champions for the 3rd straight week. And for the official score, here's Johnny.
Well, it's true, Dick. The New York Giant football greats with a total of 156 points are the winners of this sports challenge. And the YMCA of West Essex and Livingston, New Jersey, for whom they were playing, will receive $1,000 worth of AMF Void athletic equipment. Of course, there are no losers on Sports Challenge. The Boys Club of Hollywood Incorporated in Hollywood, California, whom the LA Rams represented, will receive $500 worth of Void athletic equipment from Sports Challenge. By the way, if you have a junior athletic organization you'd like to see represented, drop us a line to Sports Challenge, 5800 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California. And since the Giants won, of course, they'll return next week. And Dick, who are you going to have here to challenge them?
It's going to be another great game because next week's challengers will be a team of the Milwaukee Bucks, Coach Larry Costello, Oscar Robertson, and Lou Alcindor. They'll join our current champions, the New York Giants, and yours truly, Dick Enberg. We'll see you again next week on the Sports Challenge.